Before we get started with tonight's program, we'd like to observe a moment of silence in memory of Stickney Village Mayor Jeff Wallach, who died earlier this week. Mayor Wallach was a great supporter of Morton College. We extend our condolences to his family and friends. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Now I invite you to please rise as tonight's program begins with a solo vocal performance of the national anthem by Chicago-based vocalist Rachel Lynn Prim, the sister of Morton College art instructor Rebecca Prim.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much, Ms. Prim. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Morton College's 101st Commencement Ceremonies. I am Keith McLaughlin, President of Morton College, and I welcome you here this evening, and I invite you all to please be seated. Tonight's commencement celebration is especially meaningful as we begin our second century and celebrate together in our newly renovated courtyard here at Morton College. This is the first official event to be held in this beautiful space. I feel like we should give a standing ovation to the weather, but we'll just wait on that, right? This evening, we honor not only academic achievement, but also perseverance, growth, and the many different journeys that brought our graduates to this moment. Whether continuing on to a four-year university, beginning a new career, or pursuing new opportunities and dreams, our graduates leave Morton College prepared for what comes next. To our families, friends, and loved ones, we want to collectively say to all of you, thank you for the encouragement, the sacrifices, and the support you have given our graduates along the way. And so we would like to applaud all of you this evening. As tonight's accomplishments belong to you as well. This ceremony and this event, especially in a new venue like this, would not be possible without the staff and the students that were a part of making this all happen this evening and the various roles that they had in tonight's ceremony. We want to thank our commencement committee who has been planning for many, many months for tonight's ceremony. Mr. Joe Florio and our staff from facilities, thank you. Our police chief, Michael Wolf, Lieutenant Alberto Sanchez, and our police department. we extend our thanks to you. Mr. Neil Moss and his multimedia team, and I also want to thank Joanna Martin in my office as president, and for Alyssa Barra, who is here with us this evening. They are responsible for all these beautiful decorations and staging that make this such a special event. And at this time, I'd like to welcome Dr. Sheldon Walcher, our Provost and Vice President of Student and Academic Affairs, who will introduce the platform guest. Dr. Walcher.
I will ask our platform guest to stand when introduced and remain standing until all introductions are completed. Our platform guests tonight include Dr. Tom Pierce, Commencement Grand Marshal, Ms. Susan Grazzini, Morton College Board of Trustees member, Mr. Charles Hernandez, Morton College Board of Trustees member, Mr. Oscar Montiel, Morton College Board of Trustees member, Dr. Keith McLaughlin, Morton College President, Mr. Weisner Perez, our commencement speaker, Ms. Eliana Ruiz, Student Trustee and 2026 Associate in Arts graduate. At this time, Dr. McLaughlin and Trustee Oscar Montiel will honor our Hale Scholarship recipient.
On behalf of all at Morton College, I would like to congratulate all of our graduates on their accomplishments in completing their degree and certificate requirements. Now, I am honored to present the Robert M. Hale Award for Academic Excellence. This award is presented each year at graduation to the student with the highest grade point average in a degree program in 2 years. For 2026, we have 2 recipients of the Robert M. Hale Award for Academic Excellence. Both are graduating tonight from our Associate in Engineering Science program. They completed their coursework at Morton College in 2 years with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Jesus Acosta is remembered by his teachers at Morton College as a strong student from the start, a pleasure to have in class, and someone who was really eager to learn. Jesus' kindness toward his peers and respect to faculty also made him a standout. In the classroom, Karen Sanchez displayed an ability to come up with different approaches toward solving complex problems. She always took the initiative in the lab portions of her classes. Karen's questions always were relevant to the concepts being studied. Faculty members agree that Jesus and Karen will represent Morton College well on the next part of their educational journeys. On behalf of all at Morton College, we congratulate Jesus and Karen, and we ask them to please come forward to be recognized. Actually like the two of you to just hold this, and we're going to actually be presenting this to you in a couple of weeks after it's personalized, so we'll take this back to share holding it for a photo. Very good. All right. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
One of Morton College's strengths is its many dedicated employees. We would like to honor and recognize 5 individuals on their retirements. They have provided over 150 years of service to the students at Morton College. At this time, it is our privilege to acknowledge Mr. Bob Casey, mathematics instructor, 29 years. Mr. George Fate, recruitment specialist, 41 years. Dr. Kenton Godius, history instructor, 34 years. Mr. Michael Cott, associate dean and of learning resources, as well as of the Performing Arts Center, 17 years of service. And Mr. Robert Wood, psychology instructor, 32 years of service. We honor and appreciate their commitment to student success and their service to Morton College. Joining me for this presentation are Trustee Susan Grazzini and Charles Hernandez. Would our retirees please come forward to be recognized?
Good guy. You made it.
Thanks for your support. Michael, ready? Thank you very much.
Hey, you deserve it, man.
Thank you. We honor you tonight, and it's just a privilege to recognize your many years of dedicated service that has contributed so much to transforming the lives of literally thousands of students over those years. I would also like to recognize a special group with us tonight, and I would ask them to please stand. Our distinguished faculty and staff at Morton College. Please stand. Thank you. Please be seated.
At this time, Morton College would like to recognize the individuals nominated for the Illinois Community College Trustees Association's Full and Part-Time Faculty Member of the Year Awards. Tom Pierce, an English instructor, is Morton College's nominee for ICCTA's Full-Time Faculty Member of the Year Award. Congratulations. And Mr. Paul Ross Thomas, a biology instructor, is the nominee for ICCTA's Part-Time Faculty Member of the Year Award. Both will be honored at ICCTA's annual awards banquet in June. Please join me in a round of applause for these two outstanding instructors. We would also like to recognize an adjunct instructor of music, Matteo Nosa, who did the score for the film The Musical, which premiered at the Sundance Film Festival this past February. If Matteo Nosa is here, please stand and be recognized. We would also like to recognize several groups of students whose journeys reflect the many pathways that lead to this stage and the many ways that Morton College supports student success. If you participated in our Panther Pathways program, please rise and remain standing. If you are a member of Phi Theta Kappa, please rise and remain standing. If you completed college classes while still in high school through dual credit or dual enrollment, keep standing. If you completed college classes while still in high school through dual credit or dual enrollment, please rise and remain standing. If you are a veteran or currently serving in the U.S. Armed Forces, please stand. If you earned your GED through Morton College, please stand. If English is not your first language, or if you began your educational journey in our English as a Second Language program, please stand. If you are the first member of your family to attend college, please stand. Let's give these students a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you. You can be seated. Now, Dr. Tom Pierce will introduce our student speakers.
Good evening. Tonight's student speakers remind us that there is no single path to success. Some students begin college while still in high school. Others return to school after time away. Some are the first in their families to pursue higher education. Some begin by learning a new language or earning a GED. What they share is determination, resilience, and the willingness to keep moving forward. Our first speaker, Alexandra Alamos, represents the extraordinary opportunities created through Morton College's early college, dual credit, and dual enrollment programs. Alexandra will graduate this year with both a high school diploma from Morton East High School and an associate in liberal studies degree from Morton College. While still in high school, she completed 2 years of college coursework tuition-free. This fall, Alexandra will continue her studies in computer science at the University of St. Francis in Joliet. Our second speaker, Eliana Ruiz, exemplifies leadership, service, and academic excellence. As president of Morton College's Phi Theta Kappa chapter, Eliana helped lead the organization to 5-star status for the first time in more than 20 years. She also served this year as student trustee representing Morton College students on the Board of Trustees while championing academic, student, and environmental initiatives across our campus community. In addition, Eliana distinguished herself in Morton College's academic octathlon, earning awards in speech, music, and poetry. Eliana, who plans to study elementary education at either Bradley or Illinois State, describes serving as student trustee as, quote unquote, the honor of her lifetime. Please join me in welcoming Alexandra Alamos, followed by Eliana Ruiz.
Good evening, family, faculty, friends, and fellow graduates of the class of 2026. My name is Alexandra Alamos, but many people know me as Alex. First and foremost, I'm deeply honored to stand before you tonight and deliver this graduation speech. Graduates, today we did it. Together we have experienced highs and lows, laughter and tears, victory and challenges. Along the way, we learned not only from textbooks and classrooms, but also from one another. We grew together inspired by each other's dreams, perspectives, and determination. As we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, let us carry lessons, memories, and friendships with us as we go. Today is more than a celebration of diplomas and accomplishments. It is a celebration of perseverance, sacrifice, and the people who stood beside us every step of the way. Every sleepless night, every stressful assignment, every early morning, every tear shed led us to this moment. And standing here today, we can finally say it was all worth it. As I stand on this stage today, I feel overwhelmed with gratitude, happiness, and pride. There were moments when the journey felt impossible, moments filled with doubt, exhaustion, and fear. But through it all, I never lost faith in myself. And most importantly, I never stopped trusting God. I thank Him for guiding me, strengthening me, and never leaving my side. For all of us graduates, today is proof of our dedication, resilience, and perseverance. Even when the moments we questioned ourselves, we kept going. And that is something no one can ever take away from us. Although each one of us walked a different path, we were fortunate enough to walk it alongside classmates, professors, friends, and family who supported and encouraged us. Personally, I had the opportunity to balance being a student athlete while also taking college courses here at Morton College. I took dual credit, I took dual enrollment, and I took the summer bridge program, and truly, I'm thankful I did. Today, I'm not only graduating from college, but next week, I'm also graduating from high school. Through this journey, I earned my associate's degree alongside with a TSI certificate, standing for Tech Service Internship. The journey was not easy, but there were times where it felt exhausting. But every challenge had a purpose, bringing me one step closer to my goals. I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunities I was given, and I'm truly honored to be the first student in District 201 history to accomplish this milestone. That experience taught me that it is okay to be the youngest person in the room, because being in the room means you earned your place there. Never let fear stop you from taking opportunities that can change your life. To my older brother, Ramon, today we are graduating together. I want to thank you for being my best friend and my #1 supporter. To my parents, I would not be standing here without your sacrifices, encouragement, and unconditional love. You motivated me every single day to achieve this milestone. Todo fue por ustedes. Y a mi ángel que tengo en el cielo, recuerdo que siempre me decías que fuera una niña normal, que disfrutara mi juventud. Thank you for your words, your encouragement, and your love. I promise that every accomplishment would be to make you proud, and today, this moment is for you. To my grandparents, thank you for always being there for me, for teaching me Spanish and embracing being bilingual. Thank you, because today I stand here proudly. Recuerden, lo bueno siempre va a ser difícil, pero todo se puede lograr poniendo a Dios por delante. And in the wise words of Bad Bunny, las cosas siempre cambian, la vida cambia, todo cambia, excepto lo bueno. Class of 2026, this is our moment. Thank you, congratulations, and Class of 2026, this is our signing out.
To the class of 2026. Good evening, everybody, faculty, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Before I begin, I want everyone to think about a tapestry. A tapestry is made of hundreds of different threads woven together to create something meaningful, something beautiful, something strong. And when I think about my life, I realize that I am a tapestry of every person that I have ever met. Every conversation, every friendship, every challenge, every moment of kindness, every late night study session, every professor who believed in me, every classmate who helped me laugh when I needed it the most, all became a part of who I am today. And I think that's what community college is about. People most often think that community college is about earning a degree, but Morton College became so much more than that for me. It became a place of transformation, a place where ideas became action, a place where I learned not only how to speak up for myself, but how to advocate for the people around me. Morton College taught me that leadership is not about titles. It's about service. It's about listening. It's about asking yourself, how can I leave this place better than what I found it? Because of this college, I have traveled to conferences in different states. I have met people from completely different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences, and every single one of them added to a thread to my tapestry. I learned that growth happens when you allow yourself to step outside your comfort zone. Morton College taught me to think outside the box, to challenge myself, and to grow with my community instead of a part of it. And yes, there were moments too, moments where deadlines felt impossible, moments where exhaustion hit hard, burnout came and went, moments where we questioned ourselves, but somehow we kept going. Every late night working on projects, every hour spent studying, every nervous presentation, every paper turned in at 11:59 p.m., even though our professors gave us weeks, months to complete it. It all mattered, and it all worth it, and that's why we're here today. Even something as simple as walking through the halls of Morton College carried meaning, because those halls witnessed our growth. They saw who we were when we first arrived, and they saw who we became. Morton was never just a place where work got done. It was a place where people discovered themselves, a place where opportunities were born, a place where dreams that once felt distant suddenly became possible. There is a feeling in it that speaks to perseverance, reflection, and becoming. And I think that feeling captures tonight perfectly. Because despite every hardship, despite every setback, despite every obstacle, we are here. And that matters. To the class of 2026, shout out to all of us. To those who are sitting here today, to those who were once here but cannot finish besides us, to the students who work jobs after class, to the parents balancing homework and family, to the first generation students creating new paths, to everyone who wondered if they were capable enough. You are, and you made it. I also want to take a moment to thank the people who shaped us long before this stage. To my friends and family, thank you for loving me through every version of myself. Thank you for supporting me when I doubted myself. Thank you for reminding me why I started. And especially to my grandparents, thank you, and my parents. Thank you for helping me raise me into the person I am today. I still remember sitting at the table doing crossword puzzles with my grandma while she cooked beans in the background. And honestly, the sounds of pencils tapping and the frijoles cooking sounded very similar. Became a foundation that kept me going. They reminded me that education is not just built in classrooms, it's built in kitchens, conversations, in sacrifice, in culture, in family, and in love. So tonight, as we celebrate this achievement, I hope that we remember something important, that none of us got here alone. We are all tapestries of the people who loved us, challenged us, inspired us, and believed in us. And now as we leave Morton College, we carry every one of those threads with us into our future. So class of 2026, keep growing, keep creating, keep advocating, keep dreaming bigger than the boxes that people place you on. And wherever life may take you next, never forget the community that helped weave you into who you are today. Thank you, congratulations, and good night.
Congratulations to both of our outstanding student speakers this evening on your exceptional achievements and your leadership. Thank you. Tonight's commencement speaker is someone whose story reflects many of the values we celebrate this evening: perseverance, opportunity, community, and the belief that where you begin does not limit where you can go. Wisner Perez's journey began in our local schools before eventually leading him to Harvard University and a successful leadership career. At Morton West, Wisner distinguished himself both in the classroom and on the basketball court as an honors student and standout athlete. That combination of academic achievement, leadership, and athletic excellence opened the door to one of the world's most prestigious universities to the Berwyn resident. At Harvard, Wisner was a team captain, and he helped lead his team to 2 Ivy League championships and earned degrees in sociology and economics. His story is a reminder that success is not built through a single opportunity, but through years of hard work, resilience, discipline, and the courage to continue believing in what is possible. We are so honored to have him here tonight as our commencement speaker, and I ask you to please join me in welcoming him, Mr. Wisner Perez.
Where's the mic a little bit? All right. Good evening, faculty, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. First, let me say this. It is an honor to be here with you today, and honestly, it's a little surreal. I never had the chance to speak at any of my own graduations, so this right here, this is a first, and if I'm being honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous. But I think that's a good thing. It means this moment matters. If nobody has told you yet today, you did something special. You showed up, you stayed consistent, and you saw it through, and you shouldn't take that lightly. Because I know for many of you, this wasn't a straight path to get here. Community college students are built different. And I know students from Berwyn, Cicero, and the surrounding neighborhoods, the resilience runs even deeper. You've had to balance more with a lot less. Some of you were working jobs. Some of you were helping support your families. Some of you were dealing with real life, real pressure, while still finding a way to come to class, study, and push forward. That takes discipline, that takes resilience, that takes character. So today isn't just about a degree, it's about who you've proven yourself to be. Now, before we go any further, let's address what some of you are probably thinking. Who is this guy and why is he up here talking to us? Fair question. Well, I'm from here. I grew up right here in the Berwyn and Cicero community, from the PAV YMCA, Berwyn Rec, to the Cicero Stadium. If there was a basketball court nearby, I probably played on it. I've spent countless hours on this very campus, especially during the summers in high school, chasing something bigger for myself. And Morton College, it's not just familiar to me. My oldest brother sat in seats just like yours. He attended Morton College and is now a nurse. I'm incredibly proud of him and saw firsthand the adversity and grit he had to have to make it. So in a lot of ways, I've always been connected to this place, to this community, to this journey, and that matters to me because I know what it represents. Now let me take you back for a second, because I didn't grow up with a perfect roadmap or a guaranteed path, just big goals and a willingness to outwork whatever was in front of me. I wasn't always the 6'6" presence on stage. I was actually a lot smaller growing up, a little bit of a geek to be real. But one thing about me, I've always wanted to be the best at something. Whatever I touched, I was going to give everything I had. So I leaned into everything. I was in band, first chair trumpet back in the day. And then at Morton West, I started to really find myself in basketball. But I made a decision early on. I was never going to let an opportunity in one area cost me in another. So while I was developing on the court, I stayed locked in the classroom too. And that combination, discipline on both sides, started to open doors I never imagined. Harvard came knocking, and I made the decision to commit. But it didn't stop there. I also had the privilege of representing something bigger than myself, my roots, my family, my culture. I had the honor of playing for the Dominican Republic national team, República Dominicana. And with our U18, U19 group, we competed in the FIBA Americas tournament, and we brought home a bronze medal. Yeah. And for a long time, I thought that was it. That was the plan. That was going to be my life until one day it wasn't. And if you've ever been an athlete, you understand this feeling. One day you've got structure, a schedule, a coach, a team, and the next day it's gone. No roadmap, no clear next step, just a question, now what? And whether you realize it or not, that moment is coming for all of you. Maybe not today, but soon. The structure you've known is going to fade. No schedule, no clear next step, just one question, what now? That moment is where everything changes, and that's where today's theme comes in. Bet on yourself, because the system won't always bet on you. When people hear bet on yourself, they usually think about the big moments later in life. But for me, that decision started early. Back in 8th grade, I was offered the Daniel Murphy Scholarship that could have taken me out of my environment, put me in a private school, even a boarding school, with most, if not all, of it paid for, onto a completely different path. On paper, it made complete sense. Most people would have said, you have to take that, but I chose a different direction. I turned it down, not because I didn't appreciate the opportunity, but because I believed in something at a young age. I didn't need to leave my environment or community to become something. I had 2 older brothers already at Morton West. I had my community. I had everything I needed right here. And I wanted to prove something to myself first and then to everybody else, that you can make it no matter where you start, no matter what school you go to. That was the first real bet I ever made on myself. And there was no guarantee it would work. No safety net, just belief and a decision. Here's what I've learned. The world does not reward potential. It rewards execution. I've never walked into a room and thought, I'm the smartest person here. In fact, I went to a college where I was surrounded by some of the smartest people in the world, people who could process things faster than me. And though that could be intimidating, I made a decision early. If I wasn't going to be the smartest, I was going to be the one who worked the hardest. And that mindset carried over into my career. When I graduated and stepped into the real world, into finance, into UBS, there was no coach, no schedule laid out for me, no one waking me up or telling me what to do, nobody telling you to make that extra call, follow up on that opportunity, get up early, stay late, go that extra mile. It was all on me. And you either do it or you don't. And here's what I've seen over time. Talent matters, but execution is what separates people. It's the person who follows up, shows up again and stays consistent long after motivation fails.
Jamie Elizabeth Marie Bradley. Thomas Joseph Tepevchevich. Alexis Marie Patricia Smith. Anthony Tyrell Smith. Christopher Barrera. Alejandro J. Abarca. Fabiola Aguayo. Jose Merced Aguilar. Myra Alejandra Alba, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Khaled Al-Kilani. Denise Alvarez. Montserrat Hernandez Alvarez, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Daisy and Tunis. Kevin Valladares Aranda. Wendy Ann Arroyo. Rose M. Avalos. Lynette Bautista. Cynthia Flores Casares, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Eamon M. Carroll, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Erica J. Cicero. Susanna Chico. Celine Contreras. Priscilla Cristino, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Jorge Jales Peters. Gustavo Rangel, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Lucero Rico. Julio C. Roldan Jr. Rebecca Ramona Royce. Ethan Salas Ortiz.
Zarieta Salado.
Jessica N. Sarai. Adamari Sarmiento. Brianna Miguel Serrano. Alexander Carlos Tapia, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Jennifer Tapia, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Yuridia Terrazas. Jenny Morales Trejo. Eliana Ruiz, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Alexandra Trujillo, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Daniel Valdez, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Celeste Velasco. Alyssa Zarita, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Jesus Mauricio Acosta, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Jorge Alvarez. Anthony Aranda. Rebecca S. Campos, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Fernando Medina Martinez. Axel Josue Molina. Francisco Ortiz. Celeste Rios. Leonardo Almanza Rodriguez. Madeline Natasha Silva, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Yadiel M. Crespo Escobar, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Noe Gonzalez Ruiz, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Gabriel Quezada. Rogelio Saldaña. Anthony L. Sanchez. Karen Sanchez, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Alan Gabriel Vega Tinjaka, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Leonardo Centeno. Alejandra Lopez. Kathy Zenaida Rios. Alexandra Alamos, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Rafael Diaz dos Santos, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Penelope Armale, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate.
Noemi Avila.
Isa Daba. Madari A. Bahena. Jimena Zapata. Jessica C. Casares. Josefina Corona. Paula Gallegos. Jada Alexis Amari Gray.
Angela Hernandez.
Jonathan Hernandez. Nereda Hernandez. Ruby Hogan. Leah Alina Yeager. Teresa Manduhano Herrera. Ilsa Malera. Ricardo S. Molina. Claudia Orozco. Cristal A. Puris. Mariana Resendez. Jasmindu Sangha. Patricia Rose Santiago. Enrique Soares, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Maren Stock.
Marcos Salazar.
Kaorie Arriaga. Angelo Acosta. Carla Gabriela Trujillo Aguilera. Ryan A. Aguirre. Esteban Albor, Danielle Alvarado, Jose A. Angulo, Javier Baez Flores, Giselle J. Balboa, Ashley M. Tade Kano, Brian Bustamante, Carlos Castro, Angelica Davila, Aileen de la Ola, Perla Quinones Estrada, Carla Fernandez, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Jaylene Ivelas Flores, Annette Jacqueline Fonseca, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Isla Atlantida Garcia, Lorenza Garcia, Giovanna Nicole Mendoza Gonzalez, Samantha Guzman, Mariah Luz Juanita Hernandez, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Marika Hill, William James Lewis, Laura Maria Itati Fernandez Longoni, Jessica M. Mendoza, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Rafael Emiliano Rodriguez Ochoa, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Maria G. Ortega, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Joanna A. Ozuna, Melanie Peralta, Adrian Rios, Angelica Taina Rivera, Lisbeth Ocampo, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Evelyn Monjardin, Jocelyn Monjardin, Ramiro Maximilian Lamelli, Rosalie Lopez, Esmeralda Medina, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Colleen Mullen, Ruben Orozco, Stefania Romero, Karina Rosas, Maria Daniela Rodriguez Soriano, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Sofia Gabriela Rodriguez Soriano, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Anais Valdez, Samantha M. Vasquez, Daniel A. Zico. Joshua D. Zico. Vanessa Alvarez. Isabella Galvis Betancourt, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Angel Luis Burnaby Castillo. Michael B. Kelsey Jr. Rafael Noah. Lorena Salinas. Alexis Juarez. Myra Pena Alvarez. Dominique M. Beeler, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Giulia de Abreu Ricciotti. Susan Lizeth Beltran. Christopher M. Kokovsky. Angelique M. Diaz, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Lawson Lane Pettis, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Eneida Janet de Jesus.
Theodore Mesa.
Adrian Galvin. Maria Isabel Ariano. Joanna Batris Torres. Elva Elamo. Santania D. Brown. Hania Vega. Adriana Raquel Hernandez. Berenice Neely Hiovo Palmy Louis, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Ana K. Guevara. Elizabeth Marabuna. Jaime Figueroa Jr. Maximilian Seaforce. Jalen Robert Antonio Ham. Ulysses Imanda Han. Christopher Richard Hines, U.S. military veteran. Darius L. Dunbar. Antonio Torres. Ruben Torres Jr. Alfredo Diaz. Viridiana Ierio. Allison Albert. Jasmine Delarose Albert. Baby Zanaya Aria. Mare Leonie. Joel Sanchez. Nicholas E. Signa. Marco Antonio Solis. Elizabeth Solis, Brandon Summers, Antonio Thames, Edith Forrest, Ariana C. Valdivinos, Citlali Villegas, Sergio A. Villegas, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Anthony Zaragoza, Jocelyn Flores, Ali Alidar, Ariana Vergara, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Felix Salgado, Ramon Alamos Jr., Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Uriel Morales Suarez, Jorge Fernandez Diaz, April Hernandez Flores, Naomi Giselle Marquez, Galileo Medina, Ironic Austin, Michael Rayford, Pamela M. Sanchez, Jonathan Frutos, Xavier Ramirez, Felix Emmanuel Cervantes Saavedra, Glenda Cecilia Hamilton, Jorge Jordan Castillo, Juan Cota Escobedo, Adon Herites, Rico Perez, Edgardo Quintero, Elizabeth Sanchez, Destiny Adoche Santiago, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate, Santa Picarena, Almarilas Villegas, Lorena Gallus, Dana C. Lopez, Talia the Fifth Medina, Shemaya Amari Winnie Nippon, Alonso Enriquez, Laura Morgan, Mary Lou Ochoa, Ese Evangelina Quiros, Amaris Regalado, Eden Elbermina, Jesus Vega. Lonnie Army. Yesenia Alvarez. Marion Ike, U.S. military veteran and Phi Theta Kappa honors graduate. Hero downstairs. Christina C. Bussey. Amanda H. Morton, Phi Theta Kappa honors graduate. Alex Farr. Cecilia Campbell. Jenna M. Gleason, Phi Theta Kappa honors graduate. Rolando Gonzalez Jr. Silvana Keeper. Michael Barry. Jennifer Cabrera. Victoria Cabrera. Yareli Shops. Dahlia Claire. Yvette Caneo. Paula Cruz. Lillian Duarte. Issa G. Forrest. Nicole Davis. Camila Crystal Garcia. Sophia Marquez Garcia. Jose Guardado. Ashley D. Romero Rivera. Adelina Escalera. Gabriela Watts. Evelyn Martinez. Giselle Mendes. Benita Garcia Nunez.
Luna Montes.
Victoria March. Dulce Maria González Navarro. Nick Rose. Myra Bruce. Emma Isabella Ray. Victoria Rodriguez. Lloyd Rosales. Francisco Javier Sáenz. Marlon Guadalupe Solis. Jocelyn Soto. Denise Yvonne Toledano. Nancy Contreras. Jocelyn Burris. Amy Popovic. Emma Torres. Jimena Montserrat Marcus. Maricela Pandora. Casey Beals. Alexa Vasquez. Vayner Ramos. Daniel E. Leon Force. Jesus Alberto Pantoja Rodriguez. Eric Sanchez Villa. Ryan Espy. Natalie A. Kerr. Sergio Quiñones Martinez. Damian Nieves Artiga. Cesar Vargas. Samuel Ramirez. Jonathan Artesta. Alina J. Forrest. Elijah Daniel Rodriguez. Brenda D. Knob. Frank Dixon III. Claudia Garcia Galena. Naomi Barr. Darren Brooks. American Chicago. Ashley B. Hall. Angelica D. Reyna, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Ashley O.C. Emmanuel Garcia. Mohammed Kayoff. Rapid Kayoff. Karen I. Montalvo, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Jonathan A. Forrest, Phi Theta Kappa Honors Graduate. Rosana Jimenez Flores. Anne-Marie Kitzel-Coat. Alicia Linda Kitzel-Coat Snow, U.S. military veteran. Annabella Garcia.
Maritza Molina.
Tyler J. Harding. Jose Luis Soto.
Graduates, please stand. This is the moment. These are very complicated instructions that I'm going to give you. The time has finally arrived for you to please move your desk from the right side of your graduation cap to the left side, indicating your graduation. You all passed your final test. I am proud, immensely proud, to introduce our 101st graduating class, the Morton College class of 2026. Celebrate this moment. We have plenty of time. On behalf of the entire Morton College community, I extend my best wishes to every graduate as you start a new chapter in your life. Thank you for making part of your life here at Morton College. We're so privileged and honored to have been associated with you during your educational journey here. While this concludes the ceremony, I would ask graduates to follow the directions of our commencement marshals as you exit the courtyard. Family and friends, please remain seated until all graduates have exited. And then you may reunite out with your graduate in the youth drive and park area just outside where you came in today. Thank you everyone for being here for this amazing evening.